1st, Semester 2, Paper 4, Unit 2, Unit 4, Electroanalytical Method. Then next point in this chapter is the polarography. The first of all, the basic points in this chapter is introductory part. Polarography is voltammetric technique in which electrolysis of electrolyte is carried out using dropping mercury electrode and saturated calomel electrode or large pole of mercury. The next term is basic terms. First is polarizations of electrode. Second is the polarizable electrode. Third is non-polarizable electrode. Fourth, electrode potential. Next, decomposition potential, and next is over voltage. Then first of all, the basic terms is polarization of electrode. What is the definitions of the polarization of electrode? It is the behavior of an electrode which makes the potential of the electrode to differ from the theoretical value as calculated by Nernst equation. The next term is polarizable electrode. The electrode which undergoes the polarization is called as polarizable electrode. There are the various characteristics of this polarizable electrode. First is characteristic: such an electrode does not have its own potential. Next characteristic: this electrode can take up any potential applied to it. Third is surface area of this electrode is very small. And the next characteristic is current density at this electrode is also very small. Then for example, in this polarizable electrode, the dropping mercury electrode. The next term is non-polarizable electrode. The electrode which has its own potential and which can undergo polarization is called as non-polarizable electrode. The next characteristic of a non-polarizable electrode: such electrode has its own potential. This electron cannot take up any potential applied to it. The next is surface area of this electrode is very large. Next is current density at the electrode is very large. Then for example of this non-polarizable electrode, it's a large pole of mercury electrode and a saturated calomel electrode. Next term is the electrode potential. Then basic term in the electrical potential difference arises at an interface of an electrode and a solution is called as the electrode potential. The next term is decomposition potential. The minimum potential that must be applied to an electrolytic solution to bring about continuous electrolysis. The next term and very important things is over voltage. The difference between the observed decomposition potential and theoretical potential is called as the over voltage. Then over voltage is due to the polarizations of electrode. The next is polarography. Then polarography is in the technique is voltammetry at the dropping mercury electrode. Their apparatus is cumbersome, better technique, and the application of this polarography, the first application is oxidation and reduction process. Second is the adsorption processes on surfaces. Next is electron transfer mechanism. Then the very important point in this chapter is the principle of polarography. Then what is the principle of the polarography? Electrolyte plus supporting electrolyte, that is concentration 100 times higher than the analyte. N2 gas has been passed in the analyte solution to remove dissolved oxygen. Then electrolysis is carried out using dropping mercury electrode and saturated calomel electrode. Then dropping mercury electrode is made as cathode and saturated calomel electrode is made as anode. Then during this electrolysis, metal ion goes to cathode, discharge and reacts with the Hg to form amalgam. Then for example of this reaction, the Cd2 plus 2 electron, it gives Cd. Then next is Cd plus Hg, it gives CdHg. Then current voltage curve obtained is called as polarogram, and this instrument they can be used in this Polarogram is called as a polarography, and this is the showing that the polarogram in this polarography, then they can be included that the limiting, first is limiting current, second is the residual current, third is diffusion current, and fourth is the applied potential. Then current A to B is called as residual current, second is current B to C is called as diffusion current, and third current is C to D is called as limiting current. Then diffusion current is directly proportional to the concentration of analyte. Half-wave potential is characteristic of every electroactive material and it is used in qualitative analysis. They can be graphically represented showing in this polarogram. The next point in this chapter is the factors affecting on limiting current. Then first current is residual current, second is diffusion current, third is migration current, and fourth is diffusion current. Okay, the basic instrumental part in this polarography. This is the diagram showing that the instrumental part of the polarography, and the graphical representation is simply easy to understand in this chapter. Then the basic assembly for DC polarography. The next point in this chapter is the limitations of dropping mercury electrode. Hg is costly and poisons. Currently passing through the cell increases as the drop grows and decreases as the drops breaks. Dropping mercury electrode generates a some current like residual current, second is the migration current, third is kinetic current, which add error in current measurement. The next limitation is Hg, that means mercury is oxidized. It restricts the use of electrode as anode. The basic and very important equation in this chapter polarography, the Ilkovic equation. Then Ilkovic equation, the ID max is equals to 607 into n into d raised to half into m raised to 2 by 3 into t raised to 1 by 6 into c. This is the equation for Ilkovic equation. Then whereas ID max is equals to maximum current, D is equals to diffusion coefficient, M is equals to rate of flow of mercury, T is equals to drop time, C is equals to analyte concentration, N is equals to number of electrons. Then diffusion current depends on the following factors. The first factor is the temperature of the solution, second viscosity of the medium, third composition of base electrolyte, next is dimension of the capillary, next the another factors is the molecule or ionic state of electroactive species, and last is the pressure of the dropping mercury electrode. This is the applications of the polarography. The first is qualitative analysis. The half-wave potential is characteristic of reducible species which is used for the qualitative analysis. And this is the graphically showing that the polarogram and the applications of this polarography. Then E half values for some metal ions CD2 plus is equals to minus 0.6 volt, CD2 plus is equals to plus 0.04 volt, Pb2 plus is equal to minus 0.40 volt, Ni2 plus is equals to minus 1.42 volt, CO2 plus is equals to minus 1.42 volts. The next is the quantitative analysis. Then quantitative analysis can be performed using Ilkovic equation, and this is the Ilkovic equation. They can be again before explain in this point. ID max is equal to 607 into n into d raised to half into m raised to 2 by 3 into t raised to 1 by 6 into c. Whereas the ID max is equals to maximum current, D is equals to diffusion coefficient, M is equals to rate of flow of mercury, T is equals to drop time, C is equals to analyte concentration, and N is equals to number of electrons. Then there are the classified into two methods is the calibration curve method. Then ID is directly proportional to the concentration. Then ID is equals to K into C. Then K is equals to KD divided by C, or wave height is directly proportional to concentration. H is equals to K into C. Then whereas K is equals to H upon C. This is a graphically representation showing that the parallelogram in calibration curve method. Then next method is standard addition method. The standard addition method, the formula is Cx is equals to ID1 into Cs into Vs, where Cx is equals to concentration of unknown, Cs is equals to concentration of standard solution, Vs is equals to volume of standard solution, Vx is equal to volume of solution unknown concentration, ID1 is equals to diffusion current of solution unknown concentration, diffusion current of standard solution, then solution unknown concentration. The ID1 is equals to diffusion current of solution unknown concentration. ID2 is equals to diffusion current of standard solution plus of solution unknown concentration. The other application in this polarography, the first is organic as well as inorganic compound. Second is to estimate the amount of dissolved oxygen. Third is analysis of alloys. Fourth, quantitative analysis as low as 10 raised to minus 6 molar. And then last application is complexes can be studied. And this is the another applications in this polarographic technique. Then with one of the example in this application in the polarography, the removal of dissolved oxygen from electrolyte solution. Then what is the removal of the dissolved oxygen? Then dissolved oxygen in electrolytic solution is easily reduced at the dropping mercury electrode and produces polarogram. Consists of two waves of approximately equal weight, equal height, and extending over the considerable range. Their position depends upon the pH of the solution. The first wave is due to the reduction of oxygen to hydrogen peroxide at 0.05 to -0.15 volt. The second wave is the -0.9 to -1.0 volt, corresponds to the further reductions of H2O2, H2O or OH minus. Thus the oxygen wave interferes the polarographic wave during normal analysis, making accurate determination difficult. It is therefore the necessary to pass nitrogen gas to remove the dissolved oxygen from the electrolytic solution. And this is the graphically showing that the removal of dissolved oxygen. Then next is polarographic maximum and its suppressor. The current voltage curves obtained during the polarographic analysis are not always well defined, S-shaped curve as expected by the theory, but frequently the current keeps on increasing on the rising portions of the curve to much a higher value and fall on suddenly to attain steady limiting current. It is known as a maximum. The exact reason of a maximum not understood. The maximum can be eliminated by adding surface acting agent like gelatin or Triton X100. These substances are called as maxima suppressor. The proper amount of or maxima suppressor must be determined by trial and error. And this is the graphically showing that the polarographic maxima and suppressor. Thank you.